let me ask you something. When you think of the most powerful warship available in sea power, whether it's vanilla or a mod, you probably think of something like this. The Iowa VLS with all these vertical launched Tomahawk missiles. And of course, the big stick. There's three triple turrets of 9 immense 16-inch 50 caliber guns. Just incredible firepower. I can't launch these Tomahawks at the minute. Unfortunately, the target's too close. Gotta love that firepower. 7001. But unfortunately, this isn't the most powerful thing in sea power. Oh no. In fact, we might get some broken things happening here.
Bulldog away. Track. Engaging track 7001.
We just launched all 16 of our RGM-84 harpoons against that.
Hit track 7001.
And you can see the explosions off in the distance. It's 14 nautical miles away. And it's intercepting the harpoons that aren't working. And it's I will admit, it's a bit of a broken mod. The sounds do break a little bit.
Hit track 7001.
Those harpoons weren't even going in the right direction, and it still intercepted them. Still, we've got all 9 16-inch rifles firing upon that. And soon enough, we'll have the 5-inch 54 caliber guns. Yep, there we go. Get aligning on target.
7001.
But it's all for naught, because despite all this tremendous firepower, we're not doing anything to that target. It's getting closer and closer. And those of you who know what it is, well, you can see the name of it. The 5th Angel. What kind of angel is that? Something that looks biblically accurate, almost. And still, it's not doing anything. Maybe it is an angel. Maybe, despite the fact that we're firing upon it, it is entirely harmless. Maybe it means us no harm. Maybe it's going to offer us salvation. In just a few nautical meters, yards, we will learn salvation. Here it comes. And we're dead. One hit and the USS Missouri is going to the bottom extremely quickly. So what the hell is this thing? It's Ramiel. So, Ramiel, the 5th Angel. I can't get it to shut up, unfortunately, so we're just going to have to deal with this. Yes, that's a feature of this particular mod. It's always using a sonar ping, despite the fact that it's not even underwater. I don't think we can even shut it up if we pause the game. Nope, it still does it even when it's... it doesn't shut up. This thing is perhaps the most powerful unit, entity, in all of sea power. In anything you can think of. No, not even the 2020s vessels that are available can really put much of a dent in this thing unless you give it a severe pounding. I have tested it. It can be overwhelmed if you launch enough harpoons at it, and it will eventually die. But it takes quite a while, because this is Ramiel, the fifth angel, from the 1995 Japanese anime Neon Genesis Evangelion, one of my favourite animes of all time, even if I rarely watch it because, well, my soul can only take so much damage. This thing, as you can see, is an octahedron. Some call it a diamond. Technically that's not correct. It's an octahedron. Great big blue octahedron. Specifically, it is the one from the 1995 anime and not the one from the 2007 rebuild movie Evangelion 1.11. Because, well, in this, C-Power isn't quite ready for this. So yeah, since we can't do that in C-Power just yet, the mod creator went for the much simpler, far more geometric version from the original anime, and I've got to say, that's the version I prefer. It's capable of quite a few things. We're going to bring it to a stop here, and then we're going to activate our radar.
Air search on. Radar eye.
And look at this. It opens the rim slightly as turning on the radar, which is essentially what it did in the anime, because this is where the weaponry comes from. Weaponry, the attacks, the great big laser beams. Specifically, the very first time we see this thing open fire, it's like a flash of light coming from around here, from that sort of angle. And then, if we open up the F10 debug menu, go to test mode, it's drill extend. There we go, there's the drill that the angel that Ramiel used to drill into the geofront in whichever episode it was. Episode 6, 7? Look at that thing. Wait, pause. Yeah, quite simple. Obviously can't put a huge amount of detail onto it, but it's the same colour, more or less, as the drill from Ramiel in the original anime. Look at it go. How far down is it going to go? It's going to penetrate into the water, and then it's just going to keep going. Okay, it stops now. Still, that is quite a sight. I don't think it was quite that high up in the anime. It got a lot closer to the water, but this has a set height, because technically it's a ship. It's not an air unit. It's a ship. Hence why it says keel 9,945 feet and drifting, and why we can control the speed with ship controls instead of a plane. And now, just for reference, we will upload an F-15. There we go, and you can see the controls completely different. Control altitude, control speed. Such a powerful entity, because that's what it is. It's an entity. It's not a machine. It's a living being. That's how things are in Evangelion. an extraordinarily powerful living weapon, essentially. Now, in the anime, there's only a single human weapon that can deal with this angel. Every other weapon built by humans does nothing to this, because it's protected by an AT field, a sort of great big shield that's completely impenetrable unless you have a positron rifle that is fueled by the entire electricity supply of mainland Japan. Then you have just enough power to go to punch through the AT field, punch through the angel's crystalline core center, and destroy its S2 engine, which is its heart, essentially. And then it finally dies, and it sticks around for a few more episodes as it sort of decomposes and gets deconstructed and demolished. It doesn't quite happen that way in the rebuilds. In the rebuilds, it sort of just turns into a giant puddle of blood. But in the anime, it stuck around. It's dead. It was dead, but it didn't just disappear. It had to be demolished. So, been my favourite angel, I think, for a long time. Ever since I first saw it. Like, it was the first angel you could properly call weird in the anime. Is that looks remarkably 90s PlayStation logo-esque, almost. Like, before that, the first angel you saw in the show was Sakiel, who was just a great big gangly, almost human in appearance. And then the second angel you saw was more kaiju in its form. And then you had this, which is just a geometric shape. The first truly weird angel. Biblically accurate. In case you want to see more of it destroying some stuff, showing just how powerful it is, I'm going to link in the description and the pinned comment below my video where I essentially roleplayed a UN task force taking on Ramiel and doing jack shit.